Let the galaxy burn.
Hey guys, Skypoint here, and today I've got another Alpha Legion Traps video. Now this is probably going to be the last one I make this month because my ratings already dropped to around 2200, and I'm going to start playing a couple of other different deck types. So if you haven't seen it before, this is my Traps deck, but what we want to do is see 3 wins. So with that, let's get into some nice little fights. Alright, so the first one we're going to see is a fight against an Exodus player. Think of it as an Alpha Legion Civil War. They can always get interesting because it's hard to tell what kind of build you're up against, and especially early on you don't know which warlord you're up against. Anyhow, let's take a look. This is actually a pretty decent opening hand. I like having Siriara's squad early on because it forces the enemy to have a card draw, but it gives me one of my own cards, which is often more useful than an enemy card. So, he goes ahead, he creates a trap, and that's it. I still don't know who he is at this point. I'm going to reveal my secret identity because I need my secret twin card to get playable as soon as possible for health. And as I said, I'm going to play my Siriara's squad, and I get to draw another Siriara's squad. That's good, I can work through the enemy deck this way. Now this is interesting, he's created 2 traps and he plays a traps. It kind of feels as though I might be up against someone who's trying to do the same traps build as me. He doesn't have Exodus, so he's not as good, so he doesn't have Alfarius, so he's not as good at it because he can't use his Warlord to force card draws for the enemy like I can. Yeah, look at it, he keeps creating traps and playing traps. Yeah, there's the play and there's the create. Alright, so let's just keep stacking each other's decks then. So I'm going to give him a false flag to stun him. And I'm going to force him to draw a card with Siriara's squad. Ah, great. Next turn I can force him to draw with Hydra Dominatus as well. Alright, he's adding more traps to me. So I now have a ton of traps in my deck, but so does he. Weird, I would have stunned the Warlord and killed the unit, but whatever. See, now he drew a card. It was one of the traps I played, and he's filling up his hand quite nicely. He did load his siege mode, so I've got to watch out for that. Okay, so I'm going to make him draw a card and play Hydra Dominatus to make him draw another card. And beautiful, I drew 2 Harrowings, and I'm looking at his hand size and then looking at my Harrowings and feeling pretty good. Okay, cool. He drew another trap which I gave him, Hydra Dominatus, and his unit dies. Bye-bye board control. Okay, he's got a replacement ready, and he does the same move. Why is he stunning my 2 attack 2 defense unit and not my Warlord? Okay, well he's giving it a secret order, so he's probably going to get it to kill something I deploy. Asteroid belts, let's take control of this game because I want to play the Harrowing before he does, because my hand side is becoming pretty big. Let's start throwing some more traps in there. Maybe I should have made him draw a card, I don't know. I'm getting worried about my own hand size. We're approaching that 9 energy turn when Harrowings get played. Alright. He's got some defensive units. I'm not worried about that. They'll die from the Harrowing. He's already stunned my Warlords. I can't even do anything with him this turn. Let's get one of my traps back. Oh, I forgot. He's gonna kill my unit. I knew he had Omega Order. It just looked too suspicious. Oh well. Let's Hydra Dominatus instead. Try and kill some of his guys. Okay, there it comes. There's the big shot. I'm down to 27 health. It's going to charge me with his units too. I kind of feel like using the Harrowing now is a little bit of a waste on killing just like a mortar, a bunker and a little guy, so I'm going to wait for something bigger to come along. Let's give him a Gamma Order. Hopefully that's going to protect me from being attacked directly. Ah, perfect. False flag. Nice. Everyone on his board is stunned, so even though I'm well behind on health, this is a good position to be in. He puts up a tough front line unit, he defends satellites, my lines, I'm gone. Now it feels like the harrowing is going to be better to do. In fact, I can Lectitio Divinatus first to maximize his hand size. There we go. Ooh, nice. Bronzy. And let's clear out his board. I have 6 units in my hand, so if he harrows me now, I'm going to take 6 points of damage. Well, with 6 cards in hand. He loads his siege mode. Okay, he's not harrowing me yet. That's good, I guess. But I am stunned. Okay, he's puts out another board. That's a fair number of units. If only I had another harrowing. Oh, wait, I do. Alright, here we go. Let's harrow him for a second time. Beautiful. Although with that siege mode, he can still do 10 points of damage to me. Ah, that Hydra Dominatus is wasted. He has got no troops. But that false flag is definitely not wasted. That worked out nicely for me. Ugh, tough front line unit. And another troop. Great. Alright, how many cards does he have left? 10 cards. It feels early to Hurtado Bronzy him. So let's try and heal myself and get ready for this damage which is to come. And oh, that's perfect. I got another Alfaria, so that's 10 points of healing for 5 energy. 4 energy. That's so overpowered. Okay. Let's make him draw another card. What's he got? Well, I was hoping it'd be a trap. Alright, let's stun him to make sure he doesn't blast me with his siege mode. That's better. Give him another trap. That should work out. And yeah, I think that's it for now. Oh, Lord. That's a whack. And that's another whack. And another frontline unit. And another frontline unit. Oh, that's a lot of damage. I think it's time for... Ooh, perfect. Hydra Dominatus. What's gonna die? Oh, that was drawn on me. Ugh, never mind. It was one of my units which died. I just had nothing in play. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so let's use Infiltration to generate a bunch of cards. I'm going to drop those 2 enemy withins into his deck now. I can then reveal myself to be Exodus. Actually, no, I'm going to create a trap. Random trap, then reveal myself to be Exodus. I'm not relying on my gunshot to win here because I can't finish him next turn anyway. Oh god, a defense satellite. That's still going to hit me hard. And what else is he doing? Don't have an anti-stealth unit. Okay, good. It's another front line making secret orders. Alright. 3 populace. Nice. Okay, let's do this. Hurtado Bronzy goes down. I was hoping for Seeds of Betrayal, but enemy within will do. Let's start stacking his deck full of as many enemy withins as I can. There we go, keep going, and one more. And after that, I'm going to load my siege mode to do 10 points of damage to him next turn. I'm going to hope I survive, and that at least 2 of those enemy withins trigger. So that he goes down below 10 health, and then I can just shoot him once and win. Okay, I haven't done the maths. What's he gonna do here? 10 points of damage to me. Okay. I've got 12 left. I think I can take it if my maths is right. 8. Yeah, just about. Oh, that's so close. I survive on 1 health. Alright. And he hits me one more time. Okay. Here comes the moment of truth. He's got 13 cards. Hopefully enough are traps. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Trap number 1. Enemy within. Take 5 points. I need another trap. Oh, it's the second enemy within. I win now. It's over. I can just blast him for 10 points of damage. Okay, just to be safe, here's a 3rd enemy within. Alright. And, yeah, it's bye-bye time. Take the shot. Alright, that's that Exodus program. That was a real knife fight. Came super down to the wire. I did 2 board wipes on him and he still had board control. But the traps I put in the game finally came through for me, and I ended up winning. Alright, so with that, let's move on to the next fight. Alright, this one is against Captured Mandragorax, the Titan. Again, this is not a bad starting hand. I can force him to pull a card in the first turn, and then repeat that, and then use Lectitio Divinatus to make him pull another card in my second turn. And then for later in the game, I've got Infiltration to start copying my traps. I like this. Alright, reveal my secret identity. I am Alfarius. What's he up to next? Okay, Priest of Thoros on a Captured Mandragorax deck? That's interesting. Alright, but Void Engagement is a real standard card. But he drew a unit. He's got a lot of units in this deck, I guess. Or maybe he was just unlucky. I'm going to use Asteroid Belts to try and get ahead of the energy curve. Especially if he does have units, I'm going to need some of my board clears coming in quickly. Okay, he zaps me. What do? I am going to play that Priest of Thoros, and then pull out a Lectitio Divinatus to force him to draw a card and also give me more options. Ah, that's good. Fleeing Populace. If I'm lucky, both of his laser beams will miss me and hit my units this turn. Okay, I lucked out even more. He fired a mortar and it hit my unit. Alright. It's nothing to play the Omega Orderons. I'm just going to pull a unit. Can't do much here which is useful other than play the Artillery Strike. If I played one of many and turned into Alpha Legionary, I'd actually drop to 35 health, which I do not want to do. Okay, there comes his Priest of Thoros, and he's attacking my Captured Populace to draw a card. Okay, Saboteur Squad, that looks good. Let's force him back on the energy curve. So I'm now well ahead of him. Make him draw a card. Ornithop's Barge, that's interesting. Okay. Back to his turn, and my Saboteur Squad dies. Boo. He blasts me with the lasers. And yeah, I think he's trying to generate a demon. Okay, I've got one Harrowing, and he's got a nice hand size. That's good. Let's try and kill his priests. Okay, no, but 4 points of damage on him will do nicely too. I'm not playing Infiltration because I haven't really played enough cards to make it worthwhile. Oh man, his mortar hits my mortar, of course. Alright, I actually wanted to play Ornithop's Barge over here, but I was an idiot and I dragged the Harrowing out. But it worked out, I guess. 9 points of damage, board clear, and I'm 12 points of health ahead of him now. What's he bringing in? Manifest Destiny, that's a smart move, always, as Captured Mandragorax, and he just zaps me. And this is a great time to play Manifest Destiny, because I had nothing on the board, so it's pretty clear and safe for him. Okay, he seems to have units, so I'm going to drop in the Hydra Dominatus. Not much I can do, there's no point playing the Ornithop's Barge when it's just him, so I'm going to hold up for some units. Here, let's transform now into Alpha Legionary. Ooh, and I drew Alfarius. Nice. Now, it's not as though I'm actually drawing Alfarius in every game. Remember, I'm just putting up the games I win here with this deck, and I lose more than half of them. So, there's plenty of games where I turn into Armillus Dynet and died. Okay, look at that artillery blast coming in at me. Okay, I don't like getting hit repeatedly like that. So let's Lectitio Divinatus to maximize his hand size. And drop the Harrowing now to kill that stupid mortar. Also, he now only has 15 points of health left, so I've got a 20 health point lead over him. Okay, he healed, so that went down. I've got a 17 health point lead over him. Ugh, anti-stealth. Ooh. Alright. This is a good time for the Barge, so I get 3 frontline units. Beautiful. Let's drop in a Seeds of Betrayal, and let's drop a False Flag as well. Next turn I can focus on making him draw stuff. Oh my god. Doombringer. That thing's going to do 2 points of damage to my whole board every turn. That's why he's not worried about finishing my ogres. He knows it's going to die. There we go. Boom. Board wipe. Bye-bye Ornithop's Bards. Nice knowing you. Okay, let's start making him draw some cards out there. Perfect. False flag. He is stunned. Alright, let's pull out the Siriaris squad. Seeds of Betrayal. Hopefully that'll help to encourage some extra bad card draw for him. Now I'm going to give that stunned little guy an Omega order, so if he plays another unit, it'll get zapped hard. And let's turn into Omegon for some extra health. Oh yeah, that's why I wanted Omega order. Nope, Ekratrez is not going to be giving you any health, buddy. Fight on without him. Ugh, and a
Were you
robot.
expecting a different outcome?
And an extra unit. Ooh, look at this. Clears my board and then zaps me for 2. Okay, this feels like the time for Autolon score. I mean, it would be nice perhaps to save one of my harrowings for a moment like this, but this is the next best thing. Now that I put a bunch of traps in his deck, I can play Infiltration and bring them out. Well, not bring them out, but create copies of them. Ah, nice. Seeds of Betrayal. That's what I like to see. Hydra Dominatus. What's going to die? Be the Captured Mandragorax. Seeds of Betrayal. Another one. That's cool. And... okay, perfect. He's decking out now. If I survive this turn, which shouldn't be too hard, I'll just kill him on card draws. Yeah, he's not pulling anything out. Ooh, look at that, though. Okay, I was about to say he's not pulling anything out. I don't think that's enough to kill me. Actually, maybe it is. He technically has 30 points of damage out there, I think. Yeah, he has got 30 points of damage available, so in next turn, he could win. But we're not going to let that happen. This is pretty much over. I'm so confident I'm even using one of Menis. Now, even 30 points of damage will not kill me. Oh, I've got Alfarius again. That's so bad luck for him. Good luck for me. There's no way I'm losing now. At all. I mean, even if I did nothing with my traps, I'd probably still win, but whatever.
This is not a war you can win your way.
Okay, I'm doing my victory speech. Sorry about this, guys.
I am
There we go.
Alfarius.
And I'm going to drop the Hydra Dominatus in. Let's see if I kill something. Alright, hand over to him. And Hydra Dominatus comes up first. Next, Seeds of Betrayals. Draw 3 cards. And the next card, of course, is Seeds of Betrayal. Draw another 3 cards. So he's going to take a ton of damage. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Plus 4 is 9. Plus 5 is 14. Plus 6 is 20. He's taking 20 points of damage there. 4, 6. Oh yeah, that's over now. Alright, so that was the second of the wins I wanted to share with you, and the final win for the month with Traps Alfarius is going to be against Horus. So this is actually one of the few Primarchs I beat with this deck. The game just went pretty much perfectly for me. I had a good starting hand. Even though I'm behind on initiative with Asteroid's Belt, I'll be able to creep ahead and get ready with my big hitters. So I like that.
History will be made.
Okay,
here.
he draws a card. Again, I like that. He's working through his deck quickly. Trap decks are so uncommon that people don't expect it, so if he knew I was playing a traps deck, he would probably want to not draw cards, but let's subtly encourage this behavior. So that's just bait. Let's see if he takes that. No, he's not taking the bait, he's just attacking me. So he's going to try to lower my health quickly and just burn me down with tactics, I believe. Okay, let's jump ahead on the energy curve so my big cards can come out when I need them. I'm mostly concerned about Malagurst, the Equerry guy. Because I have so many tactics, if he gets Malagurst in play, he's just going to copy everything I do. look at that little invisible guy. That's real annoying. Let's stun Horus for now. See, since he's relying on units, well, let's put Seeds of Betrayal in. That's always a good way of setting up other traps. The more cards he draws, the more likely the traps are to come. Okay, good. I've got both my one of many's. Oh, there's the Seeds of Betrayal. Maybe I should have put Hydra Dominatus in. That would have killed this guy straight off. Ugh. Big whack coming in now. Alright. Good thing I left the Captured Populace alive. I can use that to wipe out that one health unit. And make him draw a card. I think, is he at full cap yet? Yeah, I think he's got the maximum number of cards. So he's going to start discarding cards. Yeah, there we go. That was a discard. Okay, so he's stunning me. My guy. Really? Why don't he just kill my guy? I guess he's trying to burn me down, right? Oh, Mortar Strike, of course. Hit my guy, hit my guy. Nice, okay. That was alright for me. Omega Order can't be used, so I'm just going to use one of many to try to pick my health back up. Let's reveal myself to draw a card. Is there a useful energy card? Okay, this is not bad. Let's drop another Seeds of Betrayal in. And then I'm going to save my Infiltration. I think I put enough traps in his deck that I'm going to fill out my hand if I draw Infiltration. Oh god, so much for my one of many. This is totally outdoing that. Whacking me hard. He's trying to get me to below 10 health so he can Vengeful Spirit me easily. Ooh, good thing that card of his did not do the 3 damage to me. Okay, let's one of many my way back out of the danger zone. There you go, Alpharius. So you can see the common thread here. The games I win are the ones where I can play one of many and get Alpharius. Okay. I'm going to start throwing out some more traps because he's starting to rely on units. I'm saving my conversion into Alpharius because I might want to generate extra trap cards first. Oh, he's hitting me real hard there. This time I'm not super bothered about the units. I've got Autolon Score ready. Ah, beautiful. He did do damage to me, but he drew a false flag. I don't even need to do Autolon Score this turn. I can save him for next one now. Alright, let's Bronzy this thing now. Yeah, false flag is a decent card to play here. Let's throw out a false flag. I'm going to use my ability to create a different one. I was hoping for Seeds of Betrayal. Let's put in a blend. 2 enemy withins, 1 false flag. Hopefully Bronzy will survive the turn. Also, just to make sure my health stays decent, transform back into Alpharius. Okay. So he's hitting with an artillery strike. I think Bronzy's gonna die. Frag grenade. Yep, Bronzy's dead. That's a shame, but at least I've got 2 more traps in my hand. Oh god. Jubak, Starsight. So, let's give an Omega Order now. And then Seeds of Betrayal. Hopefully you'll draw some more cards. We'll put in another enemy within. And we'll put a false flag in. There we are. I'm taking a big risk. He might win now if he has Vengeful Spirit ready. I'm hoping it's one of the cards which was bypassed. Oh wait, no. That's fine. False flag. Everything is stunned. So that was a lucky break for me. He's not giving me a break though. He's continuing to whack me and try to keep me on low health. But he drew another card and it was an enemy within. And another enemy within went. Nice. He's got 12 cards left in his deck. A bunch of them will be traps though. But he is really trying to hit me super hard there. Yeah, he's pulling all the stops out now. I think he's got Vengeful Spirit raring and ready to go. So what I'm going to do here is, first of all, add more health back. Adds a little bit, 11, that sort of gets me out of the danger zone. Plus Horus is stunned. An artillery strike, I was hoping I would kill more things with that. Let's give this guy an Omega Order. With any luck he's going to think it's a Gamma Order and not attack. And he drew another enemy within. So, okay, so that big health lead he had is narrowing, and now he drew the second false flag. That's good. So he can't even attack me. With that Omega Order, his die is now destroyed. Unfortunately, it triggered the Omega Order on Jubak. 2 Omega Orders on different units is useful, but only if the enemy puts down a tough one. And he didn't do that here. Okay, 8 energy left. Oh god, 8 health left, and he hit me again, so 4 health left, but he's working his way through his deck hard. Okay. He's got a 11-point health lead. I'm on the verge of dying here. I'm gonna have to take a gamble on my deck now. Okay, that's good. I pulled out Seeds of Betrayal. Let's add those back in there. Add the Hydra Dominatus, may as well. I'm going to copy the Fleeing Populace and put that in play too. Now this is where I hope all those traps pay off. Okay, it's looking good. Seeds of Betrayal, so he's going to draw 3 more. Okay, another Seeds of Betrayal, so he's going to draw another 3 cards. Another Seeds of Betrayal, he's drawing 3 more. He's running out of cards here, so now the decking effect will kick in. And another Seeds of Betrayal. I think this is over now. Hydra Dominatus, one of his guys will die. Okay, another Hydra Dominatus. Okay, now let's take a look. 1 damage, 3 cumulative, 6 cumulative, 10 cumulative. And then the 5 more. Yeah, because the last of his unit to die had a backlash effect, which was draw a card, and that just tipped him over the edge. So, very, very narrow victory, but a victory nonetheless. Anyhow, so yeah, this, as I mentioned, this is going to be the last of the Traps decks which I'm playing because my rating is tanking like crazy. I'm going to be trying to play around. I think somebody wanted me to take a shot at an Ingethel deck. So I've done Ingethel sometimes early on in the season, so I'll give that a go next. I'll work on putting together something over the weekend and get that one uploaded, yeah, either Saturday or Sunday. And then the other thing I will put out over this weekend was a really good fight I had at the end of last season with Magnus against Shadrach Medusan. It was an epic battle. I think you guys are going to enjoy watching that fight, so that'll go up some point over the weekend as well. Alright, so until then, remember to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and yeah, bye for now guys, and keep your ears open for my next video. Bye.